So in Thailand specifically, but also in Malaysia, when you get a baked good, you go to a bakery, you end up getting a bread that looks amazing. It's like the best bread in the world. And then they'll add bacon to it, or they'll add like chicken liver or some bizarre type of meat. So we've kind of given up on pastries for the most part, unless they come out of a 7-Eleven, and even that's sketchy sometimes. But this time I found this bakery and they had a big sign up that said vegetarian. So I can only assume that this amazing looking raisin bun with sugar all over it is not going to have part of a cow testicle in it. But assumption around here can be dangerous business, so we'll find out.
Look at this building. It's got little panels on it, and they all light up. I'm gonna zoom in, there we go. It's really, really cool. Gives it a very cool effect overall. Whoa.
Singapore is pretty insane. It really is this like bizarre utopia that everybody goes on about. Everything is really, really orderly and efficient, and the transportation system is incredible, and the road system is incredible, and it's strange, but this is also something that's kind of unique. I know I've seen this type of thing in the States, but this is everywhere. Every parking location tells you in real time how many spaces are opened, which is that's pretty dang efficient.
We are at the Raffles Hotel in Singapore, and at this hotel they have claimed that they are the home of the Singapore sling. And we've got two of them, and they're not both for me. Surprise, surprise. I have one for my buddy. Thank you. Thank you. And they give you peanuts as well. And Eric's eyebrows are going up on that price. Gots to see what that is. You're not gonna tell us?
We'll keep that to ourselves.
Oh, okay. And Eric would like you to know that in 1902 they killed the last Singaporean tiger in the basement of this place. Fame.
This is apparently the best chicken rice in the world, according to some TV shows we've seen. This fellow told us that. And all these signs and this huge line we've been standing in for 35 minutes.
$5.60, $5.60.
How's your chicken and rice?
It's very good.
There's chicken and rice. And then they gave us some chili sauce. It was really, really hot. And then we put this molasses stuff in it. Hold on. And that definitely toned it down a bit. It's delicious. This guy's doing good work. You know how to even heavy.
Now do it. I gotta back up. Do it. Come on. Do it real quick. No. Get it up. Get it up. Come on. Get them up there. A little higher. Just real quick. Nobody's even looking.
Are you happy?
I missed the tail.
No. Otter seems slightly distressed.
What do you get if you put a rhino, a zebra, and a pony in a cage together?
Apparently you get this. This is a tapir, and it is a cousin, so the zoo says, of the horse, the zebra, and the rhino. And you can't really see his schnoz. It'll come. Oh, there we go. He's a weird looking guy. My mom said that it looks like a body with a penis for a face. Gama llama down.
So, polar bears probably shouldn't live 3 degrees north of the equator.
Eric says there's some serious chewing going on.
Oh, one stopped.
Uh-oh. He knows we've
Drooling.
spotted him.
He's drooling. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Well, it's definitely taking a break on the chewing.
Oh,
Oh,
it's back.
he's
Oh,
back,
wait.
but the other
Nope.
one stopped. What happened to the side? Oh, there we go.
Wait, no.
What?
Chew.
Are they messing with us? All right, there we go. This makes me want to watch Fern Gully real bad. And maybe just like the part where the bat sings and nothing else. That's creepy. Oh, he's kind of cool. Oh, well. That's cool. It's a good thing he turned over to do that.
Yep.
We are having what's called laksa. And,
Laxi, maybe? Laksa?
laksa. That's what I
Laksa,
thought.
okay.
L-A-K-S-A.
Okay.
And come on down. It's a coconut-based soup. It has noodles and bean sprouts, which I can't get a bean sprout. It has this drowned egg thing that tastes weird but tastes good at the same time. And then it's got a boiled egg on top of that. And it's absolutely delicious.
Sure.
Oh, there was shrimp. I ate them. And they were incredible.
And Katie has a giant lemon iced tea.
Yep.
And I have a teeny tiny, it looks huge in the video though, it's very small, hot coffee. And I know that sounds crazy, but for some reason in this hot climate, hot drinks are really awesome.
Your bag's out there pretty far. It's impressive.
We're in Singapore's ice park thing. They've made this this like little sled thing, and
It's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be.
it's pretty ghetto in here, I'm sorry. And all the people are like freaking out about how cold it is, and it's really not that cold. Okay.
Eric threw a snowball at me.
It really just feels like we're in the freezer section at the supermarket.
Yeah.
That's all it feels like. Only in Singapore do they have Mercedes for taxis.
So it's New Year's Eve, and it's about 9:27, so we've got a good bit of time before the new year actually starts. And we decided to go up in the Singapore flight. I don't even know what it's called. We just keep calling it the Eye because that's what they have in London, but regardless, it's a huge Ferris wheel that they stuff a whole bunch of people into. And it swings around. So right now, one of the things that they said is see an entire country. So this is Singapore, or at least the left side of Singapore. Stop looking like a robot. One cool thing that we heard about was that some boats will take you through these illuminaries here. Basically, they light up little illuminaries. We can't figure out how they work. They do change color, so I'm hoping that while this is videotaping, they'll change color. The boats that will, they call them fireworks show boats. They'll go into the fireworks at Christmas or at midnight. They go through the little pond. I don't see any of them doing that now, but these lights are amazing looking. Very, very cool.
Okay, so it's 11:30 New Year's Eve night in Singapore. We've been wandering around all this miserable traffic of people, and there's just a lot of people out. It's pretty crazy. I have momentarily ditched Katie to make this video. She is sitting over. We're getting ready to watch the fireworks display that they should have at 12 o'clock, and we think we've got a good seat, but I'm not 100% sure. In about half an hour here, when all that begins, she doesn't know this, and it was complicated to get away from her for a day when you're living together, hooked together for 4.5 months. But she doesn't know, but I'm going to propose to her. And I don't know if you can see that at all. But yeah, finding time to go shopping for that and do all the research that's involved and all the really obnoxiousness that comes along with trying to deal with jewelers. It's complicated to get that much time when you're used to being around a person. She's like, where are you going? What's going on? And there's been a little bit of awkwardness due to that, but hopefully she'll understand here in half an hour. So we'll see how this goes. And yeah, well, it's a weird feeling, and I'm pretty excited. So I'm excited to see how she reacts. Can only imagine positively. If she tells me no, then it's gonna make a real awkward rest of our vacation or whatever. But I'm fairly confident. I think she likes me. What time is it?
11:44.
11:44. You excited? This is our view. It's very fuzzy in this photo, apparently. There we go. And hopefully the fireworks will be right there up over the cityscape. 2010?
2010.
Good news. All right, so we're trying to find the MRT, which is like the subway system here in Singapore. And so we found the MRT symbol, and then we found the zebra, and then the unicorn, and then the nubbins, but we cannot find ZMRT. This is an interesting part of this trip that we're on. We don't really know, we're in Singapore, we don't really know where we're going to go next. Well, as of 20 minutes ago, we didn't know where we were going to go next, so we come into a Borders, and I mean, it's exactly a Borders, like, you know, what you have in the States, like identically. And we just go to the Lonely Planet guide or whatever, and we just grabbed an Indonesia book because it's nearby country, and looked through it for a few minutes and said, all right, well, screw it, we're going to Indonesia. And if anybody's wondering, that's how that decision is made. We just kind of looked at it, looked like there were a couple of cool things to see. It's really cheap apparently, and we're off. So we just decided that we've got a couple days of things left here in Singapore, and it's the 1st right now, and we'll leave on the 4th. And that's how that decision's made. So there you go. There's some insight. This is Orchard Road in Singapore. It's like all of Singapore is mall on mall on mall on mall, but this is like the center of mall on mall on mall on mall. So I mean, look at this building. It's just rather striking. It's a mall. That's a mall. That's a mall. That's my fiance. And underneath all of these malls are malls that then connect to other malls. So Singapore is actually a city on top of a city of malls. So if you want to go to a mall,
You need to come to Singapore.
every other city in the world can take a cue from Singapore's transportation system. We're on the metro right now, and it tells you where you're at, where you're going, blinking lights. The lady comes on and talks, you can understand her. It's quite something. And this train is very, very long. All of them are long. They're very fast. The transportation system can get you anywhere. And it not only works for the MRT, which is their subway type system, but you can also use this card. You buy it and just fill it up with however much you want, and you just swipe it over this like sensor when you walk in. And
it works on their bus system.
It works on the buses too, so you can get on a bus and just swipe it, and then when you get off, swipe it, and it knows how far you went and deducts it from whatever amount that you had on your card. And so it basically means you can get anywhere on the entire country with this little card. And that's pretty dang awesome.
Awesome.
We're in a mall in Singapore, and this is the third time I will have the same meal. They've got a big food stall thing underneath the mall. And the food stalls in Singapore are actually amazing. It's not like a food stall, it's more like a food court, like in a mall. I mean, it's really clean and stuff compared to everything else in Southeast Asia. It's actually clean by American standards. But regardless, I'm having this ayam pagan. It's grilled chicken stuff, and it is phenomenal. And it is, you can see her grilling it there, and she puts it in this black sauce. And then this is egg and a salad, and there's some rice, and they put some spices on it, and it's all amazing. So I'm stoked. And Katie's getting some naan or something over here. But this is apparently Indonesian food, which we're going to go to Indonesia soon, so maybe we'll have a little experience with it. Oh, here we go.
This is my food.
A big plate of bread. And what is this?
I don't know. It wasn't on my plate yesterday.
This is a curry. This is a... Is that your potato stuff, or that looks like a bean
That was
mix?
the bean, the salsa bean.
Yeah, it tastes like salsa. It's good. And this is a curry and cucumber, right?
Cucumber
mint curry, yeah. All right. In addition to all the little salad, egg, rice with curry, and amazing barbecue chicken that came with the dish, they also give you a little cup of soup. And then I went over to a drink stand and got an almond iced tea. And it's partially cold and it's partially warm, and it's got condensed milk in it and almond flavoring and tea, and it's unbelievably good. And how's your white stuff?
I got Pepsi. And the white stuff is not very good.
That's a bummer. Everything else is good though. Yeah, the food down here is pretty incredible. Dessert. It is ice and coconut, like sauce, and cherries, really. And that's about it. And Katie's afraid of it. Let's watch her eat some.
No.
Have a bite. Have a bite. Come on, girl.
I don't want to have a bite.
Hold on.
It looks like a turd.
Katie's in a bad mood today. It's good. You're crazy.
Why is it so crunchy?
You want to have another bite? Out of 10, how many stars?
2.
We're in the airport in Singapore, and they've managed to make it a lot like a mall, but they've also put a bouncy castle in.
Man, you gotta wait in line. What the fuck?
There's you can also rent Segways. We have found the world's fastest escalator. Also, the grand distance it climbs. We think it might get faster when we stand on it, but we're not sure.
Yeah.
Yes, it's sped up. Now we're moving. Some more malls. Actually, these are similar malls to what I had videoed yesterday. I'm not sure if the old video will make the cut or this one will make the cut or whatever. We'll see. But see how that screen moves, and this is like the MRT entrance. And there's a mall, and there's a big thing and a mall behind it. And these fountains are pretty interesting. They're just on the steps. And then there is Katie, and This is Orchard Road, or Orchard Way, or Orchard Boulevard, or something. And lots of lights. And I'm not sure if this is Christmas. A lot of it looks like Christmas festivities, so maybe it doesn't always look as cool.
What the fuck? Oh, I don't.
This reindeer is making me horny. Today at the same food stall or food court that we've been at the last couple days. It's a convenient walk from our place. Got a chicken hot plate, and this literally is chicken and onions and a little salad thing and fried egg. It's on this plate, and it's like all the juices are like jumping off of it all over you when you carry it. The plate's it's literally a hot plate. It's very, very, very hot. And just some steamed rice and a little thing of soup. And what did you have?
I've got laksa, which we had at the zoo, and I just got shrimp and egg and deliciousness. And they let me pick which noodles I wanted, so I got my favorite noodles. And I got laksa in my windpipe.
And today's dessert is peaches with strawberry sauce and condensed milk over chipped ice. So this doesn't seem too dangerous. Are you interested in this one? She's got awful taste. In Singapore, on the MRT, there's always these announcements that are like, if you see any suspicious items, contact the authorities. And there's also this poster here with this bear, and it says, if you suspect it, report it. So we're keeping our eyes open for suspicious teddy bears. So we're on Sentosa, which is like this little island south of Singapore, which is part of Singapore. I mean, it's connected by a monorail. It's not like a long way away, but it's like they're building this like this Disneyland style thing, and it's kind of bizarre because Singapore is Disneyland in itself. Like, it really feels Disneylandish. And this is like super, super Disneyland. It's hard to explain. Anyways, we're gonna take this luge ride. And you have to take this ski lift. And then you get in this luge thing, and then you come down the hill. And we got rave reviews from the people that we asked if it was lame or not. They were like, oh, it's amazing, we went 3 times. So, we'll see. And now we're up on the ski lift thing, and this is off the coast of Sentosa, which is pretty cool looking, all the ships. Singapore is a shipping town, and I think that's kind of evident here. Like, all these are like shipping barges and whatnot. If you've ever wondered what an American restaurant looks like outside of the States, this is pretty much it. Here's Barack Obama waiting to seat you at your hipper diner. And it's got obnoxious rock music playing and comic books on the walls and of white people. Here's a menu for you. Pig organ soup. Pig stomach soup. Meatball soup. Meatball. That's, take that lightly. Pig kidney soup. And then over here, you get the different stuff, and you get the frog porridge. We're in an airport in Singapore, and this is a post office, this little car. And we're mailing some postcards. And there's this guy.
I'm spending more money on...
The automated walkway here is called the Travelator. In Singapore, you don't go through security at the beginning of the terminal. You go through it right at your gate at your airplane. So it's really, really fast, and there's no long lines or anything. And that's an improvement. I have no idea if Chip watches these videos or not, but these Coke bottles, these are for him. Best ribs in America, in Singapore.